Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your bonus read for Monday, the 11th of February. I wanted to say January, then I don't know why that is. I am going to use the Hanson Roberts deck. Golly, I couldn't remember the name of it then. Hanson Roberts deck for your bonus read. So we don't get repeating cards. If you get repeating cards, then you know that they're trying to get a message through to you. So always wise to take that on board. Oh, I have the Three of Cups jumping out here. Actually turned itself over completely. Okay, quick thank you for all of you people who've subscribed to my channel, and a welcome to new people. We had a huge jump overnight, so I know I have new people on board, so thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all you people who leave me such beautiful comments. I never get tired of reading them. They amazing, and I try to read as many as I can. I pretty much do think I read most of them, but I try to like them so you know I'm around. Okay, Six of Cups coming out here. So the Six of Cups is the energy of the past. This is about nostalgia and reminiscing. I'm just trying to work out what I was thinking then. Something was coming through. Behind that is a Page of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. So perhaps some of you have got someone here coming back from your past, quite possibly an earth sign. It may be somebody, it could be like a relative or a friend. It doesn't have to necessarily be a lover. It could be that you bump into this person, touch base with this person, talk about the past with this person. King of Pentacles doesn't represent a man. It can represent an energy too. So it may be that you are spending a bit of time sort of thinking back to your past and reminiscing about what was gone. Okay. Bit of a straighten before I start. Okay, we have the Hermit card coming out first. Now the Hermit talks of going inside to find your inner guiding light. It's about lighting the path ahead, following your inner light, trying to understand your direction. It is about healing and taking time out from the world as well. Sort of having a bit of solitude, being a little bit more introverted than normal, but definitely taking time out, especially from others. Okay, Four of Swords coming in here. So the Four of Swords is also the energy of taking time out. This is to quieten your thoughts. So it looks like some of you are really taking time away from the world at the moment to think about something, to heal, to find some energy. Okay, Seven of Cups coming in here. So there's some sort of confusion here. You may be trying to work your way through some sort of illusion that you've had. Maybe you've woken up to some sort of delusion. You know, it's funny because I see the card of the past there, and I know a lot of people working on childhood stuff. So it could have been that you've had a bit of an awakening or a bit of a wake-up call about something that affects you now that was from your childhood. And I know I bring that up a little bit lately, but I know I've been working with a lot of people going through this energy. It's something like, you know, you may have been told when you were young that you were, I don't know, too short. Let's go with too short because it's something you cannot change. And what happens is you grow up thinking you're not enough, you're not tall enough, you're not this enough, you're not that enough. And then, you know, you get into your adult life and you start gauging everything on that. You know, people don't hire me because I'm too short. People don't like me because I'm too short. And in the end, your whole life is starred around that. So one day you wake up and you think, hang on a moment, what is too short? And it starts you thinking about, why were you told that, and why have you lived your life by this that you've been told? Because it's affected every area of your life. You know, you're wondering if you're too short for relationships, too short to work in a career, too short to have friends. Like in the end, it becomes something that you live by. And one day you have this moment where you wake up and see that that was just an illusion. That was somebody else's idea that you've taken on. A lot of you people who sit there watching me every day are empaths. It's natural you take on other people's energies. So we're very, very affected when people are cruel or nasty. It's very difficult for us to sometimes plow through that shit. So This is what I'm, oh, yeah, there you go, Tower. I was going to say, this is the sort of thing that results in, you know, major epiphanies. There's a Tower here. So this is about you understanding something from perhaps your childhood or even from a relationship, a friendship, a family situation, something you have realized here that is not real, that you have lived your life by. And now, because of this, you're having to break down this structure of who you think you are or who you thought you were in order to rebuild the true you. Because you've been living by this rule, or I don't even know what else to call it, this conditioning, this social conditioning. So I know that's a really loose example, but hopefully that sort of helps you work it out. We do have the Two of Cups coming in here. Now the Two of Cups does talk of two people who are seeing eye to eye here. Now the Two of Cups, even though it's a soulmate card, is not necessarily about lovers. It can be about a family member, a friend. It's somebody that you have a very close relationship with, a very close bond with. Okay, and we have the Five of Cups, which too talks about going back and reminiscing about the past. The Five of Cups is a little different though, because this person's so busy looking back at the past, they're not looking forward to what they have in their future. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Rods. Thank goodness for that. So there's a brand new start coming in here. A brand new start. Some of you are working to let go of this stuff from your past, maybe your childhood, rebuilding your life again, taking time out to understand it. And you're putting down your Ten of Rods now. So you're understanding the need to put down these worries, stresses that you've brought upon yourself. Okay, Queen of Pentacles coming in here. So it could be that you're, you could be an earth sign, but you could be taking on the energy of this Queen and being sort of handling it in a very natural and gentle way, taking your time, processing this information. But being much more of your natural self rather than being the image that you are trying to work with or trying to live with. Okay, and then we do have the Magician. So there is something to be said here about letting go of who you think you are and being who you are, because the universe will allow you to manifest and bring things in. And some people say, but I don't know how to manifest. And in order to manifest, you've got to be very, very much standing in your true self. So when you're trying to manifest something, and if you haven't done the work on yourself, sometimes it's very difficult to bring to you what you want. I know that from personal experience. So a little sharing here. There have been a lot of times where I've got readings in my life and then I've gone, oh, that reading, it's been 2 years, it's never come true. It's been 3 years, it's never come true. And I've sort of discounted it. And probably about a year ago, I started going back and looking over some of the old readings I'd had. And it was like, wow, they actually did come true. But they took a long time, 2 to 3 years. But it took me a long time too to understand what was holding me back. This idea of this past thing, often we peg that when we're reading and we say to people, you have to let go of the past. But sometimes this is about this illusion, this childhood stuff that you're having trouble letting go of. If you've been in a relationship, for example, that's been very abusive, where somebody's been telling you all the time that you are, hopeless, no good, you're a bad person, whatever, you grow up. Or you go out of that relationship believing that the things because that person's told you that when you're at your most vulnerable, sometimes it's really hard to let go of. As people, we tend to sort of soak that shit up like a sponge. But what this universe is saying here is that you are moving towards manifesting a brand new start for yourself. You're going to be able to let this past stuff go and really understand how it's affected you in this time. The reason you're looking back here is because you're trying to understand who you truly are as a person. It's almost like you're trying to rebirth yourself here. I feel like you are perhaps dealing with someone here who's an earth sign, and perhaps they've given you some insight into being able to put these burdens down and learn to manifest things for yourself, because it's sort of like you're trying here to sort of heal this part of yourself that's no longer serving you and understanding how to manifest things into your life. And you're doing a great job because it's happening here. But for some of you, this could be about a mother figure. You know, with this soulmate card here, it could be about a friend. But someone here is guiding you. I mean, it could be yourself too. But there's some guidance here from someone helping you to move forward and understand that you are a beautiful person and you deserve everything that you can have in the world. And that's why this magician is here, to show you that anything's possible. But you're sort of just trying to get rid of this energy and rebuild yourself here. So a little deep and meaningful for this morning, but still a very good reading. Moving towards success. I know success is a funny word too, because it's sort of a bit judgmental. But you're moving towards your true self. You're moving towards the person you were meant to be. And you're healing. And you do have someone here, someone who's loving and supporting you to take this journey. So we do have the Five of Abundance coming here. And it says there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. So definitely going through a healing process. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And that's why this Queen of Pentacles is here. Whether this is you or someone else, you are being helped and guided through this time. So rebuilding yourself, yeah, sure, it's really a little difficult to come to terms with maybe what's happened in your past, what's happened in a relationship. That healing stuff can be really difficult, but you know, it's all worth it. Once you get through it, it's worth it. You just feel so much better about who you are. Have a wonderful day.